Is she 4?
Give me a check.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
4.
Can you turn up my headphones a little bit?
What are you, 3?
Yes.
I nailed it. And did they hear that?
Oh, look. Oh,
Did they hear that?
I don't know. They've been hearing everything we've said for the last 10, 12 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes.
Oh, so they definitely heard me hit that high.
What you're saying is that they heard the voice of God.
I don't
Yeah.
have the
I'm an angel.
I don't have the sounders today.
Uh-oh.
So, acapella. Yeah! Down, 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 down.
Did I kind of hit
You are so red.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're so fucking red,
I think
bro.
it's the green.
I'm like a tomato.
You're like the Christmas.
Here,
You're
I'll-
very
I'll
Christmas
remove-
today.
I'll remove the green. Yeah!
There you go. He's wearing the shirt.
Oh, my tits.
What?
Show my tits.
I don't have...
My tits look banging in that
my
shirt.
tits. My
No.
tits.
My tits. My tits. My tits.
It gets hot in here.
Good
Night.
evening.
Good evening.
Good morning, though. Welcome to the
In
Do Over
Australia.
Podcast. The happiest of sad and happiest news is going to be happening a little bit later on.
That's right.
So
Sir
thank you for
Bustus
joining us.
Had his last nuttis. We are mourning it.
Thank you very much, Sir Busted's Nuts, for I can't believe we're opening with that. Sir Busted's Nuts,
He
giving us that
his last
sub.
nuttis.
You a real one for 8 months now.
Man,
Look at that.
what a goober.
Look at that.
What a weirdo.
What a gooner.
Let me tell
Who
you.
would do that?
What would you rather be
the
in
coolest
20
people in the fucking world? That's who, Jess.
What would you rather be in 2026? A goober or a gooner?
Everyone's a gooner.
No, I'm a goober. I am not a gooner.
You don't goon.
I don't goon.
She's such a liar.
She's a liar.
I don't know. I don't
She's
know
a
what that
liar.
means. What is
Liar.
gooning? Tell me.
Gooning is masturbation.
Oh, no. I don't need to.
Oh, no.
I don't need to flick the bean.
It's because my man.
I was in purity camp. Anytime I have gooned, I feel incredibly bad after.
You feel super duper
Oh,
guilty.
the shame.
I have post-nut depression.
Oh, the shame.
Now, yes, we do have some news that we are going. That one. Yep. There you go.
You want it louder?
You are
deaf.
Yeah.
You are.
I am deaf.
So deaf.
So we do have some news
Cigarettes.
that's coming up a little bit later on. Stick around for that.
Yes.
It was quite interesting on Friday. We'll explain that story later, but we're going to do our thing. Big shout out to everyone who has tuned into us for the past year.
Big shout outs. I found out why I'm so red.
Why?
I'm bouncing off this SOB.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm bouncing. I knew it. It's this burgundy son of a gun.
On our preview, you look great. It's on this that you're right. It doesn't matter. It'll get fixed. Or go ahead and fix the cherry tomato across the way, please.
Photoshop
Or just put a
him.
cherry on my head.
Anyways, let me. Okay. So everyone that has listened and watched and consumed our content in this past year, because we did go past our what? God, I can't even get through this.
Sorry, Jay said Jess goes to confession after flicking the bean.
It's not potted up, Elliot.
I know. I realized that a little late.
It's the other one. There you go.
There we go. You know,
Anyways.
the moment's over.
Yeah, it's passed. Look, we passed our 1 year firing anniversary, and it was a tumultuous time, especially for young Elliot over here. So, so we got some big bounce back news for this cat a little bit later on.
Bounce back on news.
But it was kind of a crazy time when it happened, and picking up the pieces, making a rather large financial investment, and having the support of the brands that have worked with us locally. A big shout out to Grog's.
Shout out Royce.
Shout out to Aqua Infusions and Browns and the Sierras, incredible Old Town Auto Glass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just it's been kind of humbling.
And you Patreon folks.
Yeah, Patreon people. My God, Patreon, especially in the very beginning, like you guys showing up has really helped us keep the lights on and continue to do this. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I tallied. I don't even want to do this because it's stupid, but I'm going to say that I'm very proud of the number that we hit for our first full year. Now we have one more show that we're going to be doing that will air before Christmas on Christmas Eve. And we're going to have a special guest in studio for that. But I tallied everything. You want to know the number for the year?
Hang on.
Okay. You ready? 611,442 streams in total on all platforms. That is not including our Instagram. So thank you to everyone. That is now, to be fair, that's all of our content. That's our shorts content and our streams, our episodes in general. But I'm very proud of that, considering that first time podcasts typically don't get numbers like that. And we are hyper local. Mm-hmm. So to have that means a lot of our audience continues to come. And for that phrasing,
period. They
Sir Bustin' Nut, where you at? Dog?
Yeah, they're all gooners. But you continue to show up and share it with your friends and family and the new people here and everyone. We love you. Thank you. I cannot tell you how proud I am of that, because the uncertainty going into this was scary. Especially transitioning from terrestrial radio to doing this, finding out a new normal. It's just incredible. So thank you. We really do appreciate that.
The bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
Means the world. Thank you.
Yes. Now keep the gooning up. Now,
I am not a single view on any of those things.
That's not true. Probably push a good demographic.
But I personally didn't.
Does not watch or listen.
So 611,000 people, and I'm not even one of them. So
I mean, what if you get to 1 million? Would you be 1 million in one?
Maybe I'd.
Maybe we get to 1 million. Yeah.
Watch her delete her account so it's 999.
No, it's funny because she posted something the other day. And was like, because
2025 was a hell of a year.
Look, I'm surprised because I got not like 100 or anything like that, but like a good chunk of people sent me their Spotify top 25, whatever. Mm-hmm. And we were beating out some, at least on a local level for local fans, we were beating out some pretty significant people. And some people had all the minutes of all of our content on there. And she reposted one. And I was like, oh, you do love us. You're full shit. She's like, no, honey, that's one of my clients.
Yes, one of my clients is one of our top
I
listeners.
secretly listen all the time. Psych, I lied. I never listen.
She's like one of my cutest, bestest friends now. And so she's such a supporter. And I'm like, you're so gay for that. Thank you.
It's humbling, man. I have to get the mushy out of the way because there's going to be some emotions at the end of this.
Yes.
But all in all, when it's all said and done, this was an incredible show. You having trouble there?
It keeps falling, so
okay,
it's fine.
I have a thing we can fix that in a second. But yeah, no, it's just great. Now, Elliot,
yes,
and Jess, Barbress Jess.
Yeah.
Where did my cookies go?
I ate them.
Are they in your car?
No, I left them here. Where did the cookies go?
You mean the Almond Mom cookies that she gave us 3 days ago?
Yeah, on Friday. I left
Why'd you leave them here?
Because I was going to come back and get them.
They're going to get stale.
Did you eat them?
Yes. No, not yours. Mine.
Or where do those cookies go?
I don't know where your cookies are, Drew. Why don't you hold yourself accountable for your...
Yeah. Hold them accountable.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in your car.
I didn't put them in my car.
Listen, Friday was a weird day. You don't remember.
Maybe you grief date.
Oh, I did grief
date.
I did. We'll get to that later. So, anyways, I have a sneaking suspicion there's a green man that ate my cookies.
Mm.
Did you eat the cookies, Orc?
No.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Liar.
It's been a very stressful time of year.
Anyways.
The cookies are pretty banging, though.
I'll have to tell her that.
Yeah.
They're not even vegetarian.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see what they tasted like.
Hey, I hate to interrupt the pod for a second. I just want to talk to a first-time chatter. Hey, Fabio. Yeah, there's only one Fabio. I don't know if you saw our Instagram. It's me.
Give us the news already.
So Fabio, just do me a solid, and you, Fabi, go and change your name.
Don't listen to him.
And change your name.
If you look at our Instagram, there is a beautiful troll job from Edward Rouse that's on there.
I didn't think it was even troll. I thought it was just making me look handsome.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
See, to be fair,
look at that.
That's the first photo. And he didn't edit my face. That's just how I really look.
Okay.
That's a handsome
Did we talk
photo.
about
The hands look kind of like
what did we talk about
Trumpy.
here?
You know how they look a little old guy,
They do.
kind of stumpy.
I think it was just Elliot getting trolled by Eduardo. I think
you
that's
guys
all it
didn't
was.
talk about like love on taps and tapes.
No,
We might have.
Orc did a slow-mo hair thing with Elliot, which was really funny.
Yeah.
Because Elliot
My
showed
hair
up
was
to Jack.
looking good.
No, bro, it was like poofy and out here like this,
I shampooed and conditioned it. So naturally it had the
which apparently doesn't happen
He
often.
doesn't love to shampoo.
So,
He's not a shampoo guy.
When he comes in, I'm like, bro,
All right,
do
let's
this.
pump the brakes here.
What?
He does, you do not shampoo. True or false?
I am doing better at it now.
Scrody.
Ew, why do you want to see my feet, pervert? Got a bunch of man, you say goon
The
once.
tickler.
You say goon once and everybody's in. Oh my, do you remember the Batman tickler?
Yeah.
I'll never that's like one of those memories that will be burnt into your brain.
There was a guy who, how did it even turn out? It was Skippy stepping on your back,
Yeah.
and we had a video of it. She posted like her stepping on his back. Then this dude comes out of nowhere, an account, and he was like, something about the feet, like, let's see those feet.
Yeah, he wanted to see some grippers.
If you look,
Skippies?
Yeah.
yeah, so if you look at his profile picture, it's Batman that has Joker, or was it Robin?
No, it was something. No, I think it was Robin.
I
but
think it was Robin
it was Batman tickling Robin's feet.
with a feather,
And so
and it was like the tickler.
Yeah, so what we did is, and this was while I was in rugby, so my feet were all mangled
Yep.
and had a bunch of calluses and like peeling skin off them. So
Mhm.
we took a picture of my feet and he was like, that's disgusting.
yeah,
You're
no.
sick.
Yeah, he was like,
He was
fuck these feet.
He was like,
I want the other feet.
he was like, you think this is a joke? And I was like, why so serious,
Whoa,
Batman?
dude. Calm down.
That's great.
So anyways, we're going to do a normal episode here. This is going to be airing next week if you're here with us live. And then we will have one more live stream, one more episode for the year. And then we'll have
A vacation.
a vacation, and we'll be announcing what we're going to be doing coming up very, very soon. But let's get into it, Elliot.
Let's do it.
Where's my Christmas gift? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh,
So here's the thing.
what thing?
Well, there isn't a thing. It's not here.
Bullshit. There is nothing. There is no thing, Elliot. You are such a liar. There is no thing.
Guess who's ready for a new subscription for the t-shirt club?
No.
I just
No.
take over.
No.
It would be kind of cute though if every 6 months we just traded.
Okay,
Hang
hold
on. No, hang on.
No,
Hang
no,
on. I
no,
think
no,
I'm-
no.
no,
I
hang on.
can't fit in a large, bro.
I think I'm well.
I'll be like, oh,
Well, that's why you gotta get those
I gotta
weights.
hit the gym.
You gotta get those
That'll
weights.
be your motivation.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
didn't you get the dumbbell set?
yes, but I already
Okay.
have a thing that I'm gonna have to be the hot one. That's stupid.
Mhm.
Elliot,
Yes.
Mhm.
I just find it funny,
Maybe I'll get you a knee brace.
bro. Drew has to get his gay knee fixed while on break. Yeah, well, that's low key kind of the plan, but I can't drive. Like I can't do anything.
Just take a sec. Who cares?
I don't think I can.
I got a great idea for not just content, but also for just team bonding. You make Orc your driver. You put your phone
I will
on.
not
You put
him
hang
through
on,
that.
Hold on a second.
We put him through enough, dog.
Hold on.
You could make content
Hold
that
on a
way.
second.
Yeah.
Here's one. You don't even need the equipment. You just do a phone
Yep.
and some collar mics.
Yep. And you vlog.
and you just vlog it.
You
You just
vlog.
vlog Orc from Orc's point
Yep.
of view.
Bro,
Yep.
I have to drive almost constantly, almost every day.
And but I was going to say, do we want Drew driving? We don't.
Yes. Sir Busted Nuts,
The-
Hobby Horsing and Hobby Lobby. Someone needs to pay that off.
The next few weeks or whenever he gets his knee fixed and he's not driving, that's great
easy,
news.
And it's easy content.
It's great news because if Drew's driving on the road, y'all better stay inside.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. When I get this surgery and they give me pain medicine, I'll be the sweetest, boobiest baby buckets ever.
Yeah.
'Cause
Matter of fact,
when-
fix both of them.
when I
The next
take
episode of the Do Over, This is Drew.
Hey.
When I take pain medicine for anything, I'm like, I love you so much. Like, I'm such like a lovey-dovey dude.
I've watched La La Land 4 times. I love it.
Kind of. It's kind of like that. So, okay, that's cool. You're screwing me on the Christmas present. I appreciate that, Elliot.
There's still time.
We'll get to that later. Jess.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, to be fair, haven't gotten her one either.
Okay.
To be really fair, Orc, yeah, I haven't got you one either.
Jess.
Yeah.
How you been, dog?
Good, dog.
Dude, you went to a choir practice or it was like a performance?
These gifts
Oh, it was an actual performance at the University Presbyterian Church.
That's exactly how I imagine the host of the show sounds.
Yeah.
If you just want to donate $1 into the hat, we'd very much appreciate it.
It was actually nothing but bangers. One of my clients / friends was singing, and I'm just a really fucking good friend. And so I showed up.
Did you ever do choir?
I did. I was the drama kid, the choir kid for a little bit. I didn't.
Me and Kevin Kushner did choir in elementary.
God, I cannot see that.
Dude could belt it out back then. I couldn't.
Here's the thing.
I would just lip sing to get out of class.
I tried to quit. Okay, but then my choir teacher, Mrs. Cousins, I don't know where you at, girl, but my biggest hater.
Probably with some nephews or something.
I was like, probably with some nephews. I was like, listen, I don't like choir's not my thing. And she was like, hang on a second, please just real quick in front of the whole class, sing that. What is it like? In the jungle, the mighty jungle. That
That's
one.
a crazy song to just. What a crazy song to ask a kid to sing. Yeah.
And the problem was I fucking killed it. And she was like, you can't quit. And I was like, do you get to tell me that? And she was like, yep. And then I was stuck doing it.
I didn't know she was a drama kid, but it totally makes sense that she was a drama kid because the way she like emotes on her stories and stuff and the way she throws her voice totally makes sense that.
Oh, I was like such the character. I played a kite in Mary Poppins.
Yeah, phrasing.
I'm sorry, what
you played?
Mary Poppins. We all know the movie.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
You want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm gonna. Okay. So remember that story about the girl that was 30 and I was 20 when I was dating?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, she was Jewish. Okay. Her name was, I'm not going to say her first name. Her last name was Kite. Imagine.
That feels like a
oh my
rough
God.
one. That feels like a rough.
Wait, am I missing something? I'm really not up to par here.
Racial derogatory word close to kite.
Yeah, it's
very close to
a racial slur for Jewish people.
Oh,
so
I didn't
growing
say it,
up,
did I?
No.
Okay.
She told me horror stories about how horrible people were to her about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they were like very proud of their Jewish heritage.
I am in a rock. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let me show you.
You don't know what Jewish people are?
I had a boyfriend that. Oh, okay. I've never heard that.
You've never even
I've
heard
never heard that.
That means that she's a good person. Round of applause for Jess.
You're so ignorant. Your privilege is showing. You're canceled.
Anyways, she would tell me horror stories, and I'm like, man, that's like a fucking. You know, you see those names of those people that like their last names are very close to like a racial slur.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
What about last names that sound like a bad word?
Schmidt? Yeah, Schmidt.
Imagine.
Did anyone make fun of you and call you like just shit or just shits? And you're like, but
why are you so
I actually don't though.
Well, it'd be like, why are you so shitty, Schmitty?
Yeah, I think I've heard stuff like that.
Really?
But like most people even now refer to me as Schmidt.
Really?
Schmidt.
That's like my name.
Well, you're kind of eccentric and crazy like him, so it makes sense.
True.
Very new girl.
There was a girl that would come around named Shara, and like every single pun you could about share. Do you want to share a experience?
Yeah, I feel like
it just writes itself, dude.
I love
it's so
that.
easy.
I love that.
I was full. I think I've lost it, man.
You're not funny anymore.
Oof. No. I have lost all my smoothness because I'm married to Sarah Vegan Hyatt. All of my what are you doing? You touching my ashy elbows?
Touching your weenus.
My weenus? I used to be filled with smooth lines that would work. That shouldn't work. What's up, Gammer?
Gammer.
That should have worked.
Should have.
That person, whoever they are, says that same comment on all of our videos, by the way.
Shout out Gamer.
Yeah.
Very consistent, that Gamer.
Very, very consistent Gamer. Thank you. Dude, okay. Do you use pickup lines on Lady Jam still?
Yes, he does.
Or have you crossed that point and now it's like, hey, babe? Or like, is it just like routine? So like, when you know it's time to do the stuff?
I do a character probably 60% of the time.
What do you mean?
So like, if she asked me to like get a Coke from the fridge, you know, I'm like, Monsieur, Madame, you're
Okay.
like a very French servant, and I'm very snooty.
Yeah, but like,
And it's very gourmet.
but I'm talking like pickup lines to be like, hey, does your back hurt?
What?
You know what I mean? Because you clearly fell from heaven. Like, do you?
No, I still butter her up for sure.
But lines though, like pickup lines.
I don't know if I have like a specific one I can pull out the bag on real quick, but yeah, I'll like, if she's going out, I'll be like, baby, yeah. Like, hey, baby, yeah. Like, what you doing?
What you doing, baby? Yeah.
Or I'll do, you know what I think she likes? Like if she's wearing like if she's getting dressed to go out, like catch up with her friends, I'll be like, can't wear that. You look too hot. And she'll be like, babe, like, can't do that. You look too hot. Go put on your man sweats.
And then he's like this, no, seriously, change. Stop. Cover yourself. I'm the man.
Babe,
I'm the man.
Babe, I'm very jealous. You know this. I am though.
Wait, hold on. Do you get pissed if she wears something like nice?
No. But I do get jealous if like if we're going to like Trader Joe's and they're a little extra friendly. Don't like that.
Bro, you need to calm the fuck down.
I don't think I will.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious, dude?
I think that's like in Trader Joe's like contract.
and
they
that's, like,
have
the
to be
safest
like
place.
really flirty.
Man, we don't even go to Chick-fil-A anymore. They're all way too nice
They
to
say
her.
my pleasure. No, it's not.
What was that?
Do you want some extra sauce? You know that sauce.
Yeah.
Elliot's all, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I want your zesty buffalo.
I just earlier today, I said to Chris, I said, what do you say when a girl hits on you? And he goes, girls don't hit on me. And I said, sorry, but like hypothetically, what do you say? And he said, I'm in a committed relationship. What? I'm like, not that you have like a dime piece at home.
I can't lie.
Be fucking for
What would you say if a girl hit on you?
I pray for this day. I pray for this day. So I can finally be, I have a girlfriend.
No, I have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. Ah! Look out.
You
Don't touch me.
Get your hands off me, Jezebel.
Or I could just be like, sorry, girl. I'm not for sale.
You could do what I did at the club one time when this guy would not leave me alone.
Okay.
And it worked. He ran away.
What?
Yeah, he would not leave me alone.
away.
He would not leave. I even tried being like, dude, I'm gay. Like, go away.
He's all, I'll change you.
And then I bet he did this. And that means there's room for one more girl, you know what I'm saying? That means you got a friend, right?
Yeah, no, I like was making like crazy noises and he dipped out, worked.
Sarah will tell me when like dudes are like, oh, you're so pretty. And I'm like, I know, because you are pretty.
Yeah, Chris doesn't give a fuck.
So wait, does he?
I mean, he probably gets hit on a lot because he's got that dumpy walking around.
He claims
He's showing
to
all
not.
that
Got
ass.
too much wagging around there.
Does he ever like pull lines on you still or anything?
Oh, no.
Never? No?
He doesn't hit you with like I found you guilty of looking too fine.
Here's my line. This is what I used last night. Sarah's so fucking mean. She's just mean all the fucking time. I can't take this shit anymore. She's so fucking mean. I don't know why it didn't work.
I
tried.
Well,
I tried. I
you
thought
didn't
it was good.
You didn't have the right inflections, you know? You'd be like, Sarah, she's so mean. You know what I'm saying?
And the sheep.
Like, I look at her and I'm like, damn, She is so.
No. The only thing when you are dating someone that doesn't know how to use their words, all you hear is love your boobs.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's very
it.
Michael Kelso.
That's it.
But that's good.
Like,
You want your partner to be into your
I'm
boobs.
all, I get it. They're so perky.
They're so good.
I don't know what to tell you. God, I was blessed.
The perks of being with me.
That's so funny.
See, there's your line.
What do you say when a girl hits on you? All the dudes are like, there's no girls that hit on it.
Yeah.
No, he was
That
like, that doesn't
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, just pretend one did, because I wanted to test him, because I got hit on this morning. I didn't look like this. I got hit on this morning.
Were you wearing your blazer again?
So, no, I wasn't wearing my blazer, but I was wearing yoga pants and a cutoff sweater. And this guy rode by on his bike. I was at the salon, and this guy rode by on his bike, and he was like, "You're a pretty girl." And I was like, "Thank you." And then I like kept walking to my car, and he was like, "Aren't you gonna ask what my name is?"
He didn't, hang on, he didn't hit you with the "you're pretty girl." Ching 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 ching. Yeah, with this big old helmet.
He's trying to hit it on you on a bicycle?
Yeah, I was like-
He's like, there's room for two, babe.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh," so I went
And you
home
trying
and I
to
was
make
like,
this-
"I still got it."
You want to make this a tandem back. Ching, ching, ching.
I don't understand, like he's clearly fucking crazy jealous, but
Yeah.
like,
Crazy.
but like, I don't know.
I am too.
I think just how you said, like, you're not interested, but it makes you feel like you still got it. I feel like I've lost my grip on having it because I'm so singularly focused on work and this, and my kids and my wife. But it would feel gratifying to like be, you know, I don't know.
Acknowledge.
It just acknowledge as being attractive.
Most girls aren't gonna like go out of their way.
You can try. Yeah, I'm try. You can tell if they are kind of like,
Yeah.
if they're like, you know what I mean? Like you can tell.
Totally.
And that shit used to happen to me long ago.
You wear a wedding ring.
That doesn't matter for most of these bitches.
Well, I
That's
feel like
fair.
the wedding ring is like a target. I've seen
You know what? Babies are a target, because if you see a man with a baby,
just
hot,
just football and a baby.
automatically hot.
Can we also set a limit on taking your baby outside? I see people with babies that are like newborns, and
I
I'm
know.
like, keep that baby inside.
I literally
It is
just
flu
saw
season.
on my Instagram feed this guy I know. It was like, "Happy 1 week, baby," and they like
Baby.
brought him to a restaurant.
That's
What the? I
Dude.
was like, "Why are you doing that?"
It's like when I see pictures of, and people they always get on my ass for saying this, but I firmly believe it. Like, don't put your baby on your dog
Mhm.
and take pictures. Now,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like love your dog. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like dogs are animals and unpredictable.
You never know.
You never know if like for no reason at all, it just snaps. And because you want to be like a hipster shitbag and put your child on your animal, if that child gets mauled by your dog, even a little nip,
Mhm.
it's marred and scarred for the rest of your life because you wanted to pick, like, be
For
smart.
the gram.
Yeah, but
Be fucking smart.
yeah, but how cool is Dude McCool gonna be at 7 years old with a scar on his
True.
face? Like, dude, he's
McCool's
already
killing
bro's
it.
already got stories, man.
Yeah.
like-
Lady Jams would never let you name your kid Dude McCool. That would never happen in a million fucking years.
So I could tell this story. So Martin, he had a baby girl,
Mhm.
named her Ellie, little baby Ellie.
Mhm.
But there was always the thought of like, what if he has a boy? So
Mhm.
what would like the boy name would be? And this is how I know we're related. This is how I know the Jams genes are in good hands with old Marge. Guess the name he wanted to name his son.
Bro.
No,
Okay, is it like a real name?
it's a radical name.
It's a radical name. Kyle.
No,
Laser.
but cool.
He's all, wait a minute. Write that down.
Skylar. Sky.
No.
Damn it.
Thrasher.
I like that.
Like that's kind of sick, right?
Thrasher is tight.
I like that.
Thrasher Jams. Kind
What do you call him as like a nickname? Like I call
Thrash.
Dylan, Dilly,
Mhm.
right? Thrashy.
You can
like
name
that's
him.
a word.
You can name him T.
Trash.
T Rash.
T.
Trash.
T. Thrasher.
Thrash. just the thrash.
For sure, bro.
For sure.
For sure.
I'm just
For
saying,
sure,
like,
bro.
the Dude McCool Thrasher Wombo combo.
That'd be
tight.
crazy.
Do you think his woman would let him name the baby Thrasher?
I think if you're a good enough salesman, you can make anything happen.
Dude, I tried. I wanted to name Josh Malachi. That did not go over.
That is such a cool name. But I like
Malachi.
the way you named him, though. Like, I like that
Joshua.
the H at the end gives it like cool vibes.
You could
It's
name it. It's
biblical.
like Joshua.
Joshua.
Well, because when
Joshua.
people ask, they're like, why did you do? I'm like, his name's Joshua. It's
Yeah.
not Joshua,
Yeah.
right? Like, it
No,
just
I
makes
get
sense
it.
to me in my
No,
brain.
it's like
Yeah.
Al Pacino. Joshua.
And even now, he's kind of like, wish that stupid H wasn't on the end of my name. I'm
I
like, shut the
like
fuck
it.
up, Joshua.
Joshua.
Oh my God. Can I tell you?
Tell a story.
This motherfucker,
This guy.
I love him.
We love him.
He's 19. He's trying to like find his way,
He's
right?
a sweet boy.
And he hit me up the other day because he usually comes over on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, when are you coming over? He's like, I ain't. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you're not? He's like, well, look, man, like, I feel like I should just come over like on birthdays and Christmas. And I'm like, bro, wait, hold on.
I'm the cool house. What?
I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, you have everything you want over here
Mm-hmm.
and I love you.
Yeah.
So you don't want to come over? He's like, well, you know, and then I got pissed. So I called him and he answers the phone. And I know that he's been spending a lot of time at his mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And without even thinking about the current situations that are going on with his family on that side, I immediately call him. I'm like, are you trying to treat your grandma's house like it's your fucking crash pad, Josh? You need to get a fucking job. What the fuck? Like, I just start laying into him, right? And he fucking blocks me. So then I call his mom. I'm like, what the fuck are you like? I'm pissed. And then she's like, and then she reminds me that her father passed away this year, that she's alone, that her family are dealing with some serious medical issues and that she can't watch her mom. So Josh, who doesn't necessarily want to be there, is like helping watch over her mother. And
Shout
it's a
out
big help.
Josh.
And
That is
like,
very sweet.
and now I feel horrible.
Great. Now you got to get him a Switch
Like,
too.
No,
Yep.
I feel so bad. So like I call him and I'm like, hey man, I'm like, sorry, dude. I'm like, I didn't mean to like shit on you. You do need to get a job. But like, I feel, I feel bad. But like,
Hey man, really sorry about what's happening. Print out your resume. I'll go over it with you. We need to get you a job.
I am struggling now because I never thought I would be that parent, because I've made it clear to him, like, if you get someone pregnant, I'm not taking care of your kid. If you're not going to get coddling from me. You need to find your own way. But he's like trying to find his independence. And now I'm like shook over it.
yeah.
I'm like,
it's a crazy time.
That's your baby.
I'm like,
That's your first baby.
I'm like, why don't you want to be here? I'm your dad. Like, but
yeah.
then I have to remind myself he's going to be turning 20,
Yeah.
you know?
He's too cool right now. He'll come back. I didn't want to be at home when I was 20.
Yeah,
but
you gotta
like-
wait till like 23, and then
Mhm.
that's gonna be like, oh wait, hey pops, how's it going?
Can I have some money?
You want to hang
Yeah.
out and I
Oh,
don't
that shit ain't going to happen.
you want to hang out and maybe cook up some steaks on your
Mhm.
dollar, and I don't know, I'll stand by the grill while you serve me up some steak, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll do some laundry.
Yep.
No, I made it clear to him that like the things that I was a recipient of from my family growing up are not going to be his situation. I'm like, if you can't hack it, you better join the military, bud, because I'm
Mhm.
not paying your way. I'm not taking care of your kids.
Yeah, but
You need to-
Venezuela's tough this time of the year.
Yeah. No shit, dude. Yeah. Well, before it used to be like, go join the military. Now I'm like, maybe wait it out a little bit. Like
Wait
just
it
a couple
out, man.
years.
Wait
Take
it
a
out.
little after high school break.
Wait it out,
Whatevs.
wait it out, slugger.
Yeah. So yeah. And I don't know. It's just sad. So many
Mhm.
sad things happening.
There. Yeah.
Just so many sad things happening, Elliot.
Can I talk about a sad thing?
Go for it.
It's not funny.
Oh,
It's not. It's a serious sad thing.
Well, something happened to me and I do want to address it.
What?
We have a listener on the podcast that did touch me and I didn't want it.
Ooh.
yeah.
You know him, I can't tell you.
What?
Here. You know
Who?
you know him, I can't tell you.
Oh.
So here's the thing. When I say that, I'm not meaning that like that sounded.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say this. That sounds really dramatic, and it wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't that bad because it's unwanted touch is bad regardless. We talk about this on Mom Talk, right?
And they stand on business.
And
they do stand on business.
Yeah. But I don't know how they'll ever recover.
Here's the thing. I have a no-no square. My no-no square is anything that you should not touch.
Fair.
And
so like the parts that are associated with sexual reproduction, the copulation station zone, Elliot.
Yes, or pooping. Don't touch there either.
Yeah.
And I totally understand that a lot of listeners like they think that they know us because they listen, and I think that's really cool, and I love that.
Super cool.
But that does not mean that you get the opportunity to.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, go.
I got a booty touch.
Where?
At the gym.
Okay, you need to start back and tell the story because I'm like, you're making it seem like someone like drove up next to you and like was like.
No.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to tell this story.
Carefully.
But
it could be your last.
I know. At the gym, somebody remembered me. And which is super nice. So whenever someone's like, oh, like I've seen you on the podcast or I remember you from the Drew show or whatever, I'm always very nice because I think it's very sweet and I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a couple of hugs, which that's okay. One of them
side hug?
No. One of them was like a full on pick up in the air thing.
Oh wow.
I don't love that.
A twirl?
No,
okay.
just like one of those.
I like a twirl's crazy. Like a twirl.
Come here, Jess.
Like a twirl. Uppies.
No, it was like just like when you hug and then you like and then you're like my feet went off the ground and I was like, oh, it's fine. Like I'm an affectionate person, so it takes a lot for me to feel
I'm a hugger.
Like a boundary was crossed.
Yeah. Sure.
If either of you did a pickup hug on me, I would not care. Like that would not freak me out. It's the fact that I don't really know this person. So that was like a little strange. We had like a little bit of a conversation. And when I went to leave, he hugged me again. And maybe it was accidental. I'm going to say it wasn't. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was accidental. And there was just like a booty touch.
All right. So here's my hand. This is your butt. Okay.
Okay.
Demonstrate the length of time and grasp that was on your butt.
It was like.
Was it like in passing like this or was it like a.
Now, before she does this, I want to be clear. I'm not saying any touching on you is appropriate at all.
Yeah.
At all. I'm just and I'm not having you do this to be like, not a big deal. I need perspective. So here's your
I don't know
your
how
ass.
to do this.
Okay. Just like what you felt. Like try to put on my hand what you felt. Okay. Yeah. That's intentional.
I don't. But
that's a lingering finger.
When you do like a
caress. That was a caress.
When you're giving a hug and it's an accident, it's like this. It's like how you accidentally slap someone in the boob. Right.
Yeah.
Like oops, sorry.
But then,
if you're like,
but then normally there's an apology with it.
Yes. If you like, here's a boob.
Yeah.
And if someone's like, that's an intentional.
That's a grope.
That's a grope.
That's a grope.
Right. So that's very much so an intentional. An accident would just be on and off really quick.
It wasn't that. But and to me, if it was an accident, I thought maybe I would hear like a, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Or something. And I didn't hear that, but I did kind of scatter away. Chris, yeah. Chris was there. He did not see it happening. I did tell him. But all of this just to say,
don't touch people.
I don't.
Wait,
I don't
you
like
were there.
that.
You were there with Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you tell him?
Well, I assumed he saw us walk in together. So what we do is we walk in together, but we don't work out together because I don't want to.
Walk in, break,
and we break.
Come back.
Yes.
Yeah. And he has to work on his dumpy, as we know.
So
he's going on the bike for 7 miles.
He's right at the dumpy line. That's where he goes. He's in the dumpy section.
Just all squats, hamstring curls, glutes, and bike.
That's it. And so well, and here's the thing. If you are a loyal listener, you also know that I have a boyfriend. He pretty much is a character side.
Yeah.
You know,
we all talk about him all the time.
Yeah. So it's common that he's around, but so I didn't think I would have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over to Silks and I was like, this just happened to me. And he is so calm. He's like, let's go. And I'm like, no, like, I want to get my workout in. And he's like, okay, well, now I'm not leaving you then. Like,
Right.
well, I'm going to work out with you. So we worked out together and I could see out of the corner of my eye that this person saw us together. I could see that he looked at us. And then he actually went up to Silks and shook his hand. And we headed out because he was like, I'm not going to pretend to be nice to
You're
him
not going
right
to tell
now.
me who it is?
No. So I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'll just say, keep your damn hands to yourself.
I didn't mean to put a damper on the show.
It's not a damper.
It's so damp in here.
It's so
crazy.
damp.
I'm sure Elliot has that covered.
Fair. Maybe.
That's true.
Could be.
I appreciate the people that talk to me. Again, I'm like I'm a very affectionate person. And so the fact that I felt weird about this interaction meant something to me because it takes a lot for me to feel weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it was accidental, it could have been. If not, like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
But
It's. I'm not saying any of that's okay. I'm an affectionate person, so I'm a hugger.
mhm.
But when you hug, here, I'll demonstrate. When you hug someone that's like, hey, good to see you, it's one of two things. It's either, here, it's like this. Kind of like a.
It's either, yeah, that's what it's a
Mhm.
shoulder, but it's not body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you're like excited to see that person and it's an enthusiastic hug, you can give them a hug,
Yeah.
but it's like a quick,
Yeah.
it's not like a.
Well, especially
You know
if you
what I
don't
mean?
like really know me
Right.
enough to like
No, it's
do that.
it's either side hug or it's the reach
Mhm.
over shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's just really like two hand pats.
And
Yeah.
you can tell if it's like a inappropriate hug
Mhm.
because like there's platonic hugs and then there's like what we used to affectionately call pussy hugs.
When is it when you like touch
No,
on
a pussy hug is when like back in the day, like in my single days,
Mhm.
you go and you hug a girl and the girl will put her arms over
Oh,
your
yeah.
shoulders and you pull them
Ah.
in from the small of their back. That's
Yeah.
a pussy hug. Okay.
That's some romance.
That
hug.
is some romance.
That's a horny hug.
Mhm.
Okay. So whenever you cross the mid back threshold with hands, like if you're much like the Erica Kirk thing that everyone's like, what the fuck is this about? Right.
Oh, the hand on the, back of the
hand,
head.
yeah,
and
that's too much.
lower back. Platonic hugs are mid back range at the farthest. Horny hugs is in the small of the back because that leads to the butt.
Or a
Mhm.
head caress. Crazy work.
Yeah, like the pulling in the head, the small of the back, these are horny hugs.
Mhm.
So I would argue if any hand is anywhere near the small of the back, it's a I want to show you that I'm a horny guy hug.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe, and this is me giving the benefit of the doubt, maybe he meant to do that. I don't know. I don't know.
We got to remember that people do get excited sometimes
Yeah.
when they see us, but
Yeah.
like at the same time though, it's different if it's like two straight people, man, woman, and then you are a little bit overly, I wouldn't say aggressive, but like handsy.
Yeah. Like you just don't need to do that.
You don't need to do
don't.
that.
And again, if you're a listener, I don't like men. I can say this 1,000 times.
I know you don't believe it,
I know
but I fucking hate
you might
penis.
think it's a character that I play on the show. It's not.
It's a very convincing character.
It's
that's
not
for
a
sure.
character. I don't want a man to touch me.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I completely respect you and your beliefs. You shouldn't hate all men.
Well, obviously not all. I'm in a room with two
but
of
I'm
them, three
talking
of
like
them.
in general. Like you've had some shitty experiences with dudes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right? And you've also had that crazy story about how you almost got trafficked. So
Also correct.
So I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Like, I get it why you would like hate dudes in general. And especially young men these days are fucking way
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Way lost.
Yeah.
So I get it. I would argue that the vast majority of men are probably respectful, nice people.
I haven't seen him.
Rude. Right here.
Again, the ones I have in this room, my dad, my brother, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, great men.
But like,
That's about all I know.
Hold on. You have all these examples of like good men that
Mhm.
that love you
Mhm.
and will protect you.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's like shitty guys out there, like for sure. Like I give it to you wholeheartedly. Like yes,
Yeah.
there's shitty guys out there. And as a woman, and it's something I'm gonna have to teach my girls growing up, is that like you need, unfortunately, unfairly, you need to be on guard at all moments.
Totally.
Mhm.
But to live your life in that fear is totally not fair. And like I would say, maybe giving some dudes the benefit of the doubt at times will help. Not in this situation. I'm just saying in general.
Well, that's
Because you say like how you hate men.
I am trying to, again, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe, but don't like pick me up when you
no.
hug me.
I'm not saying in this
No, I
in
know.
this situation, it's
No,
totally intentional
Yeah,
to grab
no.
the booty. That was totally intentional.
It might have
dude.
been an accident. Do I blame him? No.
Y'all, just my ass is just so big and perky.
Do I blame
like,
him? No, I've been working. I've been stairmastering. I just have like the biggest butt right
No,
now.
I know. I know. It sucks. I deal with
It's
it all the time. So many
exhausting.
people want to pick me up at the gym. I don't know why.
you're walking
My
around going,
big
uppies.
But
It's
you
my
know
big
what?
round ass. People
Just-
keep trying to get a hand on.
Just today, I ran into this guy that I know from high school, and I haven't seen him literally since high school.
The
and,
worst.
And I know. So I was like,
That is the worst.
And in my head, I'm like, please don't have a conversation. Like, we can like do a quick wave or whatever.
like-
Yeah. He came up to me and he, did this with his little headphones, and he goes, "It's good to see you." He gave me one of these bad boys and
Keep it
dipped
trucking.
out.
Keep it trucking.
That's-
And I was like,
that is the
iconic.
That is the best.
Iconic.
I love
best
that we
way.
brought this up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Mhm.
see people from high school that you have not kept in touch with,
Just keep it pushing.
even
G.
if you were homies,
Yeah.
that is the exact response that you
Mhm.
need to give. Hey, good to see you. Pow, pow.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep.
And walk off.
Yep.
Because I don't remember your name.
Yeah.
I literally can't tell you your name. I don't remember my own name half the time.
I'm
what the
fine
word-
with
I
people
don't- I
ignoring me. Don't even
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah.
True that. I will say though, if it's at a convenience store or like a grocery store, you have to do the 3-minute banter.
If you
Oh,
like
no.
accidentally like
Like if-
cross
like,
paths.
not even that. Like if you're in the line together,
Oh yeah.
you got to have 3-minute
No,
conversation.
Can't do that. No, I believe I'm firmly against that, Elliot.
And it's just that, hey, how's life treating you? That's great. Check out. Okay, God bless. And you go.
It's
And you go.
see, no, I am not I talk a lot, clearly. Okay. I am not a fucking in-person gabber. I literally saw Orc yesterday.
You ran into him?
Yes. He pulled up and the dude inside
Drew's
was
like,
trying to steal coffee and I was laughing about it. I told him 2 sentences, got in my car and fucked off. That's how it's supposed to be done. And I see Orc all the time.
Orc's in his car, like pushing his button down.
He's
trying to
all,
hide.
I know.
Damn it, I'm too big.
Damn it, I saw him. He saw us.
We made eye
Shit.
contact. We have to do it now.
Yeah. You don't sit there. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Bust his nuts. Nope. To the banter.
I do.
I don't
If
need
you're-
a banter
If
with
you're
you.
in the grocery line together, you have to.
Fuck no.
I do hate a forced conversation. Like
It's the worst.
how's it going? Good.
No.
Look, you don't have to actually care,
Good.
and I'm sure they don't.
Yeah.
But you ask, hey, the fam okay? Great. Keep
But
it
do
pushing.
you
G, and
genuinely
go.
care if the fam is okay?
Well, I don't want them to be
I'm
bad.
talking
But
about
like-
a person.
Like if someone's like, hey, how's the fam going? You're like, yeah, my daughter got stage 4 cancer. That sucks. Later. Like that's
Well,
pretty awful.
You know, like how when people say, like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, oh, good. How are you? Even if you're like not,
that's fine. That's fine.
if you ask someone like, hey, how are you? Like if you just like are running into somebody that you haven't seen in forever, and they're like, oh, dude, I'm bad.
And also,
listen to all
so
things things going on.
Tom
Because
with me.
people will dump on you like that.
Tom
Yeah.
Segura had a funny like bit in his stand-up a while ago, and he was like, the only thing you should say is okay or I'm fine. If somebody asks how you're doing, it's just fine. How are you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do not tell me your sad story. Do not tell me what's going on in your day to day. I don't care if you have a vacation coming up. I don't want to know. But I just want to know you're fine, I'm fine, and that's
Everything's fine.
So
Everything's fine.
This is a real thing that happened. I used to have a close friend of mine from years ago, and I can't remember what it was. It's something probably that I saw on social media that made me like, oh shit, what's going on? You know what I mean? So I haven't talked to this guy probably, 17 years, right? So I was like, here's my number, give me a call, if you need to talk or whatever, right? Because I think he was struggling with something that I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately calls me.
Oh, he stood by it.
Yeah. And then he starts talking now as a person that's sober. Okay. And yeah, I don't go to meetings anymore, but there is kind of some of the practices that you keep with you along. Being in service to others is one of them. So if someone is struggling, right, with it, you want to be in service to them for your own sobriety. It's like a selfish thing almost to help others. So he calls me and he's just dumping on me. And I'm like, like I didn't know.
How many dams? That's crazy. Can you go through?
I mean, it was quite a bit. And I felt horrible because I do have like a lot of good memories with this person.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But it's just like you kind of grow out of friendships with people over time, which is completely fine. Like sometimes you just outgrow people.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. Do you feel like you've outgrown any of your friends?
Like my day-to-day friends?
Like
anybody,
anyone from like high school that you're really close with, but like you feel like you have surpassed as far as like what your aims are in life? Because when I say outgrowing is like finding a career, finding a wife, planning on having a family. Some friends, I mean, I have plenty of them that you just naturally like they don't progress.
Yeah.
They choose to stay somewhere and your life is moving, I
think for the longest time that might have been me. I think
everyone was outgrowing you.
Yeah. I think I had that feeling for a long time. But
that's you assessing yourself against your friends who are oddly very successful.
That's what I mean though. Like I didn't have those friends that I felt like I was ahead of.
You're the funniest.
I was I'm the best.
There's not a single friend that just can't get their shit together that you think you've surpassed.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I have like acquaintances from high school that I'll see here and there just because where I was working with Fairway Lounge, you catch up with people. Yeah, I'd see them but you never really know how people are doing. Like I'm not like, hey, what are you doing now? It's just like hey, can I get you a drink? Good to see you kind of thing. Keep it pushing, G. But no, and like even with my rugby buddies, I still love my dogs, but I don't see them nearly as much as I'd like to. That's just because life puts you in different directions.
What about you?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Like, tell me.
Fuck those bitches. I think I outgrew some people, especially this year, that I felt were like holding me back.
Yeah.
So I did what I needed to do.
More perspective, please.
You don't have to dive all the way in, but maybe just
scratch the surface a little bit.
I'm not.
Flick the bean.
Ew. Ew, Orc's the gooner.
Orc is the gooner.
What does he say?
He said, flick the bean. I would no. Well, I just feel like I'm in a place of I'm very career oriented and I do not mean to toot my own horn. I'm very good at my job. I know that about myself.
Can confirm.
And there's, some people that I was around that impacted my job negatively. And I moved and opened my own salon. And so naturally we just.
I mean, you want to know how good Jess is doing? She's rocking a quarter zip.
Guess who bought it for me?
Quarter zip for real.
Guess who bought it for me?
Probably the Silksters.
Yep.
Yeah. You know why? Because he's doing well and he's got quarter zips.
I will say
that is how you know people are succeeding.
Is that the definition of success? Is wearing quarter zips?
He's got a few quarter zips.
Drew, because here's the thing. It's thin enough to where you're not going to sweat in it, but it still looks professional enough if you have like a collar under it. It is the perfect upperwear in the business realm.
I'm feeling very rich right now. But he did last night. He said, do you want an early Christmas gift? And I was like, thinking it was.
Oh, yes, daddy.
I'm all wet.
Yes, daddy.
And this is actually kind of funny. I came home from work and he was like wrapped in a towel and was like, "Do you want an early Christmas gift?" And I was like,
you want an early Christmas?
I was like, "What is it?"
It's about to get real silky up in here.
And he handed me my first ever Lululemon jacket. I've never owned any Lululemon before.
Ooh.
I've
How
never had
gay is he?
Lululemon. I know. I was
He
like,
is
oh
so
my
gay.
God.
He's like, we've got matching ones now.
Well, I was gonna say he has Lululemon and I
knew it.
don't.
Yeah,
So
fuck it, dude. No
yeah,
way.
Dude,
yeah.
I remember for Christmas last year, Mom wanted like a Lululemon, either like sweatshirt or like
Mhm.
workout clothes or whatever. And it's right next to where our place is. And so I go in there and I'm thinking like, yeah, this is so stupid. And then I saw like the men's section, like, actually, this looks kind of nice. Actually.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the price, said, shh, yeah, isn't that owner racist or something?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
out of here.
No, it's so stupid,
It
dude.
is,
The
yeah.
prices of Lululemon is so ridiculous.
I worked out in my.
I worked out. It
Is in a cropped sweatshirt, quarter zip with a titty pocket. There was literally it's like a pocket across my boobs. I don't know.
It's the cargo
It's-
pants of quarter zips.
Yeah,
Just
and-
pockets everywhere.
and it truly was a glorious outfit.
I hear a lot, yes, but the pricing is so fucked off.
I
Like,
would never buy it for myself.
people that justify like $800 pairs of jeans, I'm like, you're fucking high.
Oh my
like,
God,
They're like, but
yeah.
the denim is so nice. I'm like, there is no denim that is nice enough for me to fucking need a loan to buy a pair of jeans. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like,
There's a girl I went to
Fuck
high
you.
school with, and I don't know how she get her money, but pop off queen. You know, she's pretty hot. She got big boobs. You know,
I can guess how she gets her money.
but she has, I think, a very successful husband. I think
Yeah.
she married like a
Swag.
very successful guy.
You go, Glen Coco.
And she was like, okay, guys, in the next few slides, you're going to see these items that I'm selling, but I'm going to post them with the OG price. She posted 2 pairs of shoes. Both pairs were like over $3,000.
Ugh.
And I was like, oh my God, no.
No.
These are Fugs, knockoff Uggs
Let's go.
from Target.
These are like,
I got Adidas from Nordstrom's rack for $60.
if I pay $100 for shoes, I'm like, I'm going to wear these until they're
Until
fucking
they're
destroyed.
dead.
I'm gonna wear them until my foot's through them.
Yeah.
I think there's just some level of success that maybe is just too level of successy.
Mhm.
But like to justify the pricing on some of these things is so stupid.
How
Is
much
it-
money do you think you would need to really start being smug?
$10 million.
Yeah.
10 million.
That's a smuggy amount.
10 million. I'd be smug at like,
Couple hundred thou.
No, if you have 10 million, you could probably like have like money managers invest the money and manage it for you to where you're getting like at least $250,000 to like maybe
Yeah.
300,000 doing nothing a year.
Mhm.
If you had that, you can kind of be like, just get a fucking job. Like you don't want
God
to be
knew
poor.
I couldn't
Just
have
buy
money.
a house.
Yeah.
People are so lazy.
God really knew that I could not have money because I'd be horrid.
I think that's the reason why I haven't won the Powerball yet. Because we used to joke about
Yeah.
how awful of a
Yeah.
guy I would be if
Oh,
I
yeah.
won it.
It'd be a piece of shit.
And now I
yeah.
think I really think like the island is telling us like, yeah, he would be bad.
Yeah.
My friend who is insanely wealthy,
Mm-hmm.
for their 21st birthday, we went to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
And to get the money for the plane ticket was a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And I went with now keep in mind I was 21 at the time. So this is, 41 years ago or 21
Damn.
I
years.
was going to say,
Yeah, I know.
okay, old man.
Age
This is-
rapidly.
Yeah.
This is literally 20 years ago. So back then you can kind of float for a week on, a few $100,
Mhm.
even in Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the clear difference between money and not having money. And we were drinking it all the time. We were high and drunk all the time. And then I started to get very snooty by association. And then she looks at me and goes, you'd make a really bad rich person. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, you can't fucking say, because I was saying shit like, they need to do their fucking jobs. And I was like, ooh,
Drew.
oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I think if Drew won this Powerball, which is $1.1 billion,
Mm-hmm.
Drew would become so red pill so fast.
No, it wouldn't. I would not.
Drew, with all of his guns, like these damn lazy poor people need to work for their money, unlike me.
Yeah,
He wins
unlike me, who's independently wealthy.
Yeah. I mean, I had to pick myself up from the bootstraps with this
Yeah.
$1.1
Started
billion
from the bottom.
Powerball.
Yeah. No, if I win the Powerball, let's take a break, come back.
Yeah.
Talk about what we would do with our winnings, good and bad. So good as in like helping, bad as in selfish.
Okay.
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 Let's take a little 5-minute break. Okay. What's up? This is Drew with the Do Over Podcast. Sitting with me, the world's largest foot ever recorded to walk in to Brown Shoe Fit Co. in downtown Visalia, Elliott Jams.
Thank you. These giant feet, they keep me planted with all the craziness of my life, but it's all thanks to these massive feet and the shoes and the boots that cover them over at Brown's.
Now, if you didn't know, Brown Shoe Fit Co. in downtown Visalia at the southwest corner of Main and Locust is the only spot you should be going to get your footwear on. And they give you that old school kind of care. You walk in, and in Elliot's case, he clomps in. Josh is like, whoa, I don't even know if I can measure that foot. I need a specialized instrument.
Had to walk in sideways just
Yep.
to make sure my feet could get in.
Now, of course, singing the praises of Browns is something that we do all the time. And even though it's summer, and summer sucks in the Central Valley,
It's a little on the hotter side.
the one cool thing about it is Brown's semi-annual sale. A ton of inventory, 25, and in some cases, 50% off. And it just started. You're lucky that you follow and listen to us, because now you know you can go get the hookup over at Brown's.
Drew, if there's one thing I love, it's a sweet deal.
I know you love a sweet deal.
And if there's one thing I love even more than a sweet deal, it's a sweet deal over at Brown's.
That's right. And they have a plethora of options from name brands, including Birkenstock and my personal favorite, Hoka. And if you can get a little bit of a discount, some of them kicks, you know where to go. Brown Shoe Fit Co. in Visalia is a big, giant supporter of the Do Over Podcast. We support them, so go take advantage of the semi-annual sale that's going on now. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're on the verge
We're on the verge.
of a $1.1 billion Powerball. And you know what time that means?
Just think about all the good we could do with it.
Yeah.
Or evil.
And I think that when you are on the verge of a $1.1 billion Powerball, you got to put a little positivity out there to say the world needs to give it to me.
Yes.
Right? I can fix all the world's problems with my $1.1 billion.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you die 3 weeks later of a cocaine overdose.
It happens.
But that doesn't matter.
Or you get stranded on an island and then you have to find your way back. But then you start seeing people that you aren't sure are dead or alive, but you can still talk to them. But then you think the money's cursed, so you try and get rid of it, only to remain cursed even when you get rid of it.
Yeah. So you might as well just do evil with it. Right.
Mm.
Anyways. So we're going to talk about if we were to win the $1.1 billion Powerball.
Yeah.
I want to know one good thing that you actually would do for humanity
Okay.
or your community.
Okay.
And what's the most selfish thing that you would do? So I'm going to start.
Okay.
Okay.
You take it away.
I was thinking about this the other day. I would make like a huge, because you got to remember, it's $1 billion.
Mhm.
Even after taxes and everything, you're still like a cool $500,000. You could put the majority of it in like CDs, certificate of deposits, and live off the dividends and make millions a year doing nothing.
True.
So a lot of the things that you would do, the upkeep is kind of a wash. It's not,
Mm-hmm.
I would build the dopest arcade and make it free.
Ooh.
Just so kids can hang out and play video games.
I like that.
Mhm.
And like I would have prizes and they could do like, so you don't have to pay to do, you just fucking come and enjoy the
You make
free
it like
arcade.
you make it like a community center.
Yeah, like exactly.
Well, and that's what we need nowadays. We need places that you can hang out and have fun while it being free.
Yeah.
Because all of our like town squares, so to speak, are just expensive malls and
like
places you have to spend a boatload of money.
the places that you do get like the Y and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they're in kind of like far away or rougher
Yeah.
areas. And it's
Yeah.
like, get like a really nice arcade that people can go to and bring their family and have a good time and spend no money. Just enjoy going out, right?
Mhm.
And you could totally do that. It would be a complete wash. If anything, it would be a great tax write-off,
Yeah.
right? The selfish thing I would do, I just want like the sickest, most comfortable house I could possibly build,
Okay.
Mhm.
right?
I wouldn't even, yeah.
It would be like half of the house is for the family,
Mhm.
but like the bottom level, because there would be 3 levels, will totally be like my area. No one
Mhm.
touch. This is my space,
Okay.
right?
I like that. I
Like-
like that.
That I know a lot of people talk about the house, but I would build one
Mhm.
like from the ground up, like the sickest, most comfortable kind of architectural feat I could imagine.
Mhm.
Nice.
you know.
Okay. I like
All
that.
right, what about you, Jess?
I would definitely retire all my family.
Okay. Okay.
Like my brother, his wife. I'd give my nieces money, that whole thing.
Like in trusts to where they're older, they get it.
Yeah. Like I'd pay for their college, things like that. And I, would get my boobs done. And
That's the first thing you would think of.
I'd get my boobs done. I'd get a tummy tuck, a workout. Hate to see me coming because I'm not going to do it anymore. I hate this lifestyle. This is a Diet Coke, by the way. It's diet.
Diet Coke's not bad.
Wait, hold on. How big would you get them?
My boobs?
Like
Oh.
clown big?
No, because here's the thing. Okay, not okay. Do you remember the nickname I picked up for like a second in our previous life when we took those Halloween photos and people were like, Barbress Jess?
Yeah.
I do have a secret talent. I have boobs, but I don't show them. I'm not complaining about what they look like. I just want them to be themselves, just a size up. I'd like to have F boobs.
Damn.
I'd like an F.
That's okay. F boobs are gigantic.
Okay. This is a safe space. Okay. And in the most respectful way possible. You probably didn't know that I had D's. Yeah. Because I don't show them.
You hide them.
I hide them.
Why would you hide the ticket to everything you want at all times?
I don't need it.
No, Charity has people touching her butt. She doesn't
I
need
don't
any
need
more
it.
attention. God.
I don't need it. So but there's, to me, here's, okay. So if you're both men, you don't know what this is. But
I don't.
If you measure your boobs, okay, if you go to Victoria's Secret and you measure your boobs, they measure this way and this way,
Okay.
right? My boobs are like baseballs that they look like they're not big, they're round. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they have. Yes.
They're round.
Yes.
So I would like them to be basketballs.
Okay.
If I had to
Sheesh.
decide,
You know,
I'd have basketball boobs.
it's
That's what I would do.
It's funny because there was someone yesterday, they were talking about, I was like, yeah, real estate agent, whatever. He's like, I don't know if you can represent me. You're not a hot chick. And I'm like, buddy, if I was a hot chick with like a big rack, I'd be a millionaire in this industry. Because now I am, to be clear, you still have to have a brain. Like you still have to advocate for your client because there's been plenty of like hot chicks that have come in and out of the team and are in my circles, like
Mhm.
colleagues and stuff. There's a lot of dudes with money that like try to leverage the potential business by like getting them to go to dinner with them and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah.
I felt bad for this one in particular, gorgeous woman, right?
Mhm.
Smart girl, wanted to do business. Every single potential client basically just wanted to go have drinks with her and
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah.
they would hit her up and they'd be like, yeah, I'm thinking about buying it. She's like, which one? We'll go see it, right? And then they would immediately be like, yeah, let's talk about it over dinner. She's like, no. And then they would just
Yeah.
go. So like, but if you can market yourself the right way,
Mhm.
you could get tons of like, just like we were talking about the other day, how like a snapshot of the boob goes so far, like for any dude.
In a relationship?
Yeah,
Oh,
like if your lady just sends you a picture of her boobs randomly,
the unsolicited boob pic?
you get whatever you want. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is.
I
It
was-
is the ultimate
It is
way
just,
to get whatever you want.
Listen.
it is just the happiest you can make a fella.
I was raised in a Christian church. I went to purity camp. I've been taught that my body is shameful. Therefore, I hide it. So that's that.
It's the gateway to hell.
Yeah.
Hell and
Yeah.
sinners.
Yeah.
So,
You're going to
but you know, like,
Beelzebub has big old boobs.
but you know those, it's like that quote that's like, if I won the lotto, you wouldn't know, but there would be signs.
Yeah.
There would be a time that I walked in here with F's.
She's all walking in and it's all.
Excuse me.
You're just trying to.
They haven't settled yet, guys.
You're trying
Calm
to
down.
take them for a test drive. You're like, I'm not used to them. I'm just not used to them.
I'm just figuring things out.
Yeah,
All
I'm
of a
just
sudden,
learning.
our Twitch numbers go through the fucking roof.
Well, I don't know. F's are kind of big.
They're pretty big.
Maybe a double D.
I'm gonna be honest.
Still very big.
And I'm not saying this in particular to you. You're my homie. It's not like that.
I'm
But
one of the dudes.
if you're gonna get a boob job, go as big as you can humanly handle, because every single girl since I was 20 that got a boob job got 2 boob jobs, because they got one and then they're like, nah, it needs to be bigger, and they got bigger ones.
I have a friend that got a boob job and she asked for one size and they gave her a different one. And so
like
she,
a bigger one.
Yeah.
Don't you hate
Yeah.
it when people get your order wrong?
And she woke
it's just
up
the worst.
with gigantic boobs. And to me, they are glorious. I've never seen anything like it, but she doesn't like them.
She's like, I fucking hate these amazing, perfect tits
Well,
that
they're
they
not-
gave me.
but they're not
That
what you wanted.
Gets me
They're not
just
what
free
she
food
wanted. Not
and
what
free
you wanted.
drinks and
Yeah.
free shit.
And she's super hot. My eyes are blessed. I'm surrounded by hot women all the time.
I know, it's so rough.
Being a hairstylist in the Central Valley where we are swimming with hot women is a blessing.
Which is so weird that there's so many hot chicks in this area.
They're homegrown. That's
Oh,
why.
There's
Which
so many
reminds
hot
me
chicks.
of this woman that I saw at the gym today.
Mm-hmm.
A spicy little Latina. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. I said,
Did she walk by you go,
I said,
She's got
Hola,
Morocco's
mami.
chasing her.
okay, but she was so hot. My eyes were like, they hurt. I
what was
like,
she wearing?
Okay. I am Adam Sandler, right? Like, I am not the hot girl at the gym.
Her basketball shorts?
Oh, yeah.
I literally, like, I look like I rolled out of bed and went to the gym. Like, I am not the one that's
No, I
like
go to the
super
gym
cute.
dressed like people are thinking I'm going to ask for change.
Yeah, right.
I wear
yes.
a Def Leppard shirt
Yes.
that's got a rip. Like a,
Someone
not-
walks in and gives
not
you
like
a dollar. I did that once and they're like, I'm not homeless. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Take a shower
so
at least.
embarrassing. No, she came in wearing like it was like a set, like a 2-piece set, and the sports bra was definitely shaped more like a bra, and these really short spandex shorts, and she could wear it respectfully. She looked amazing.
Yeah.
I could not pull that off, but I was like, well, she had like that tan hot skin and she was all tatted up, and I was like, and Chris was in the room somewhere. I'm all, you better be looking down. You better be looking at your feet.
Avert your
Yeah.
You
attention.
Chris like, man, this wall, it's really nice. It's
I'm
a
all
really
just
beautiful wall.
He's all working out like,
well, he's on the treadmill, and of course at the gym it's like Fox News,
yeah.
the other one, CNN,
Yeah.
and then like women's basketball. I know his eyes weren't on the TV.
You know, college basketball this time of year is really exciting.
Dude, I was in Target before we get to Elliott's. We were in Target. Was it yesterday that I was in there? Anyways. So I'm just like doing my normal thing. And like, dude, I have eyes. So if like someone walks by and they have like either giant boobs or like just an ass that won't quit, you notice it. You don't like make it a point to stare at it.
But you're not
or, like,
blind. What are you gonna do?
I'm not blind. So there's this girl, there's this lady and this dude kind of hovering like on a phone, right? And she has one of the most insane like butts I've ever seen. Like the jeans were not doing their job of keeping it in place, right? It was almost comical. Every single guy she walked by, because she was walking like to the checkout. I'm behind her and there's like a row of like dudes with their wives coming. I was like the perfect situation where you're like, let's see how this social experiment goes. She walks by and like every dude like forcing themselves to not look back.
Yeah.
Or like their wife going like this, like looking at
so
them.
me.
And it's funny because the dude that she was with is like this unassuming kind of like dirty looking guy. And she was checking out. I'm like, oh, he has money. That's why he's so like confident and cool about this. And like she walks up and she pays for everything.
With his card, maybe? Maybe he slipped her the card.
It looked like it was coming out of her wallet. So
maybe
I
it was his wallet.
It could be a thing.
Maybe,
to where,
maybe she uses his card so often she just keeps it in her wallet.
That could be a thing too, right? But I was just like, it was funny. Anyways, so what would be the good thing that you would do for people?
I'd want to home veterans. I feel like veterans get it. I feel like veterans get it bad, man. And everybody tries to use them as leverage in today's day and age. And I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd want to home the veterans. Yeah. I just want to make sure they'd have a hot meal and they'd have a bed and a roof over their head. That's what I'd want to do. I don't know how I do that exactly. Maybe I make my own militia with previous veterans.
He's like, I want to get a bunch of veterans, get them housed, then get them guns, and then start pushing propaganda, and then have them follow me as if I'm a general.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'd make a hell of a politician. But let's see, the awful thing I'd do,
that's my person,
or dumb thing I would do. There's in Europe, Eastern Europe, there's two countries, and I'm trying to remember the second one, but I believe it's Croatia on one side, and
oh my God, it's not Chad, is it?
No, not Chad. Chad's in Africa.
Okay.
And Chad is actually, Chad's
so
pretty close to
good.
Sudan, I think. And I don't want to be near that because they're going through a horrific civil war.
Right.
No, but there is a space of land in between Croatia and a neighboring country. So it goes Croatia, this like mile of land, and then this other country. That mile of land is unclaimed territory. I would claim it.
And do what with it?
I would.
But who do you pay for it?
Who do you pay for?
Like,
it?
who? If you're gonna buy it,
No,
who do you buy it from?
I would use that money that I've won to start infrastructure, and I would create my own country.
Can you just do that? Like, or is there someone you have to talk to?
A kid tried this.
Uh-huh.
A kid tried this because I guess it's like a buffer zone between two neighboring countries.
That
So they don't want
hostile towards one another.
not hostile, but it's like the land's unclaimed, but the two countries don't want anybody claiming it at the same time. So there's like this issue with people trying to claim that land. But this kid claimed it because, again, there's no country owner. You know, it's just empty land. I believe it's like 10 miles in total of land. It's not a lot. And like Croatia, like blacklisted him. And then the neighboring country did as well, because they don't want anybody owning that. But if I had enough money, and hang on a second, but if I had enough money and I built up a little capital, you know, and with that infrastructure, you know, use trade with these two countries, boom, you're a linchpin country. So now you've got a trade route through your country. I'm getting money for out the wazoo. And then Uzbekistan is crushing.
Elliot
Uzbekistan.
I like the name.
I do too.
Elliot would claim the land and immediately get invaded by a hostile, and they would be like, "This is my land."
No, because here's what I would do.
Thank you, Elliot.
Here's what I would do. I would apply for NATO.
They're going to say no.
Why not?
You're the only person that's in the country.
That's not true.
Yes,
First,
it is.
You
and Lady Jams.
I was going to say, no, there's two.
Yeah.
And then our Prince Camero.
And Camero and the cats.
Just have royal paintings of us in like some empty apartment.
Fucking Camo's the prince of the country of Uzbekistan.
I would totally move there. Count me in.
Yeah, I tell you what, Elliot.
Yep.
If you win and you become an owner of a country, I will move uninvited.
Yep.
Well, what do
I'd be like, I don't need a passport.
Nope.
Well, I think
Uzbekistan.
the tough thing would be to sell it to have people coming in.
Do you have ocean?
No, it's landlocked. So it's a little tough.
Oh.
But it's nothing we couldn't fix with some good old fashioned hard work and labor.
Right. So like a man-made ocean.
No.
So what you're saying?
I think that's a lake.
Yeah. You mean a lake?
Yeah.
Fuck, babe. All right.
No, but you buy a bunch of like livestock, you grow some crops.
You don't know how to do any of that.
He
I'd
grew
have to-
peppers.
I would have. That's true.
He did.
I did.
He's a pepper gardener.
I know how to see things grow with my own hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay.
And if there was an American that bought it, the U.S. is backing me, baby.
Maybe.
Mm.
Or they'll look at you as like
No, I'd be like Puerto
an
Rico.
abandoned, like what is it? What's the word I'm looking for when you renounce your citizenship?
No, I'd be like.
You're already a dually. That's shaky
Yeah.
at
But
best.
I'd be like Puerto Rico.
You just be like the American government would come in and immediately start looking for oil and then just like put a fucking military base on there and be like, this is ours.
That's ours.
Well, and Elliot does love veterans, so
I
he's
do.
like, please
Maybe
bring.
this is
Maybe
this is where I could home them. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
home them there. You
Yeah.
get them to build up the country, and then you
Mhm.
give them like
Yeah, we give them
3 hots and a cot.
Yeah,
And
we give them home. We build them homes.
Yeah.
We take care of them.
yeah.
And then the only issue is like, it would make me look bad at first,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd have to go monarch on them.
You'd have to go king.
I'd have to.
You'd go king.
I'd have to because I'd get outvoted in a democracy.
I thought you were about to say in a democratic society, and I was
Well,
like, no, I think
I
you'd
would.
be okay.
No, I'd get voted out immediately. Right?
By the Democrats? No.
Democracy is just voting.
It's just voting.
I know, but
As
you
a
were, I thought
representative
you were
republic.
about, okay, never mind. I
as a
thought you were
republic,
about to
I'd
say.
get voted out immediately.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go monarch first, but then I'd issue a parliament that could match my power, but they couldn't overtake my power.
But you only do it right before you die.
Yes.
Like right before you die.
Yeah.
So
What about
hold
before
on.
that?
Hold on, wait.
I'm running that stuff.
So you're gonna start
Elsbeckerstan is
Elsbeckerstan.
Elsbeckerstan. Hold on. So you're gonna start a country.
Yes.
What if people move to this country, start raising kids, and they're used to a certain form of government,
Mhm.
and right before you perish, you're gonna change that form of government to then relinquish to the people, and then.
True.
Do you not think that it's just going to burn down overnight?
True.
You haven't thought about the health of Uzbekistan.
True. The pride and strength of Elsbeckerstan
I love
Will last.
Elsbeckerstan.
Elsbeckerstan?
is going to last.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
It's because it's got the spirit of a jams.
Okay.
And it's jam-packed in Europe.
It's got the spirit
got
of
two-
a jams.
It's got the spirit of the jams in them.
So
And if
are
all
you-
else comes to fail, the national animal, the border collie, in my Prince Camera,
Camel, my prince.
they will
My
be
Prince Camo?
they will be led to glory, like the shepherd dogs that we have.
Oh my.
And
What
Lady
if it-
Jams is way too type A to let it fall apart.
I was gonna say she could run
if
that
anything,
ship. Yeah.
she's going to be the shadow government, and I'm just going to be a figurehead.
Elliot's going to go there, and none of this will happen. It's just going to be a bunch of border collies everywhere. It's just him on the ground.
My dream.
I'm just camera and all their ears.
They're all named Camo.
Camo.
That's camera 1 and camera 2 and camera 3 and camera 4.
Mind
That
you,
one's
his
Greg.
real name is Cosmo. Does he respond to Cosmo?
Yeah, but that's only if I'm like really stern with him.
Cosmo.
But even then, it's just camera.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's like I've never once said trouble or comet. Like, no, it's Chunky Man and Trebigear. And she was trying to eat some food right off our plate.
Elliot.
No. Lady
Trebigear?
Jams went to lunch with her friend. She had like leftovers, and she's like, Trebigear's just on the table trying to eat out of the box. I'm like, Trebigear!
Does Trebigear respond?
She knows.
Hmm.
She knows. If I'm like, Trebigear, get out of here. She's like,
It's so funny.
she's got a gross meow.
The animals don't listen to anyone in that house besides me. So like it'll be like Sarah like, get out. And they're just sitting there like this. I'll walk in and be like, get the fuck out. And they're like, they just run because they know Elliot.
Camera's
Dude.
shadow.
The
Never
Cocker
leaves me
Spaniel
alone.
walked onto the table,
Mhm.
okay, and just started eating the girls' food. And I'm all, go to dog jail. And he immediately ran to his crate like
Yeah.
he knew.
Yeah.
Mm.
Elliot.
Yeah, no. Camaro, he is glued to the hip. Which I guess with like a dog, you kind of want because you always got backup.
Yeah.
Having camo as backup.
But he's scared of everything, Elliot. Well, he pisses himself if he sees a car.
No, well, he doesn't because his tail is so far up.
So he pisses on his tail.
Probably.
Oh.
He's like,
But at least he's got a deep enough like dog bark to where like without knowing what's in there could scare somebody.
yeah, he gave me a good little bark.
Did he?
Yeah, he was like, who the fuck are you?
He's barked at me.
And then he does.
No. Yeah.
And then right under the bed.
Yeah.
Right under the bed.
My
He would
dog
not-
has
he
a
would
deep
let you
voice
die.
too.
I'd like to think
He would let you die.
I would like to think in a pinch he would at least protect Lady Jams. Me, he's probably like, Dad will protect me, and if something happened to me, he'd be like, all right, I have to protect Mom.
I'm the man of the house.
That's why you just need to get a dog that's big enough to be like, like terrifying enough just being big. You know what I mean? So
Well,
people
apparently-
don't fuck with you.
Mhm.
Lady Jam's friend saw our dog, and she was like, I don't want to do this, but Cameron's gotten fat.
Oh no.
I'm like, don't you say that. He is
Are you
perfectly
overfeeding
plump.
him?
Is he fat?
Getting a little big.
Is it your fault?
It's just his winter fur,
Is
guys.
it like you moved in and all of a sudden he got fat?
I moved in and all of a sudden we got fat.
Hey, here. I get it.
Now, he just doesn't have a lot of space to where he feels like comfortable playing. Like I'll
Mhm.
play with him in our little apartment, but that's not enough space for a border collie.
He needs the room to run. The
He
yard.
does. The only problem is I've tried taking him for walks and first block, or not even first block, like first camera, like the first 10 steps, he's all pumped. He's all ecstatic. He's ready to rock and roll. And then he'll see somebody on the other side of the street and he'll be like, oh, he's the cowardly lion. I'm scared. I gotta get back,
Wait,
Dad.
Lady
And-
Jams, have you been here this whole time? The Pookie Woosh.
Okay.
Sorry, we
Yeah.
have locations.
All right.
so
So this is what we're going to
That's
do.
my girl.
What are we
my
gonna
girl.
do?
Okay. We're going to take one break. Come
One
back.
break. I don't know why. It
Doesn't even matter how
Hard to try.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time all I know. We're taking a break now.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We got news. We got to talk about.
Are we
You ready?
doing that next?
Yeah, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
I
No.
didn't bring my laptop.
Okay.
No.
I thought you had like props that were holiday themed.
I do, but we'll do that next week because this is more important.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, the camera.
all right. So we'll talk about that next.
Boom.
What's up? This is Drew from the Do Over Podcast posing a question. Are you feeling as drained and depleted as I am? It's kind of rough out there. Well, fret not, I got good news for you. There's a natural way to boost your energy, recover faster, and simply just feel your best. That boost is going to be found at Aqua Infusions. They specialize in IV drip therapy to help with athletic recovery, immunity support, hangover and detox, inflammation reduction by offering IV vitamin infusions and B12 shots, and much, much more. Their licensed nurses and board-certified emergency medicine doctors provide a safe, effective, and refreshing experience, and I mean refreshing. Find Aqua Infusions conveniently located inside the Armstrong Urgent Care Clinic on the corner of Shaw and Armstrong in Clovis. Book online at aquainfusions.com and use coupon code JED15 just for the Do-Over family. Or call and get an appointment at 559-492-8428. That's 559-492-8428. Aqua Infusions, providing IV drip therapy we can all enjoy. Okay, we're back. So, we were going to do our episode on Friday, and
Yeah.
Elliot had the brilliant idea to tell us some news prior to going live, which I was like, I don't think that I can go 3 hours right now and not obsessively, compulsively be able to get this news out of my head. So, Elliot, go ahead and tell us what's happening with you.
I don't like how your voice was right now. I don't like how your voice is, man. It's already starting to crack a little bit, and I don't like that. So this year, it's been probably I don't even want to say like toughest, but it probably has been the toughest year of my life. And I don't mean,
It's a good
It's
tough.
the most life altering.
it has been the most challenging yet rewarding year of my life. I'll say that because I started the year Probably at the lowest I've been in probably a decade.
Go back and watch our first episode
Yes.
of Elliot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I started the year unemployed, no idea what I was going to do, and no future, essentially, other than probably work a couple of dead-end jobs until the day that I dead-end die. Found 2 jobs, thankfully. One with the Fairway Lounge. I love those guys. And over at iHeart. And I really appreciate Chris over there helping me out. And in April, I took a shot in the dark and applied for a master's program at Santa Clara University. And didn't think I'd ever get in. But not only did I get in, I got a merit scholarship to cover the first quarter. And throughout that time, and I talked to Drew and Jess and Ork throughout that I was going to be looking for jobs in sports because sports media is my dream. To be either a sports talk show host, a sports analyst, or a sports broadcaster, play-by-play is a dream. Inevitably, to be a play-by-play for the World Cup would be like the highest. Anyway. So I've been applying to jobs all year. And stop, Bob. I've been rejected by every single one of them.
Round of applause.
The button's not working. There it is. Even they're getting choked up. And finally, on Wednesday, I got a call from the Los Angeles Angels. And they asked me, I interviewed with them for a studio coordinator position. And again, I thought I crushed it. Like a lot of my interviews, I felt like it was good. But, you know, you get to a point when you've been rejected so many times from jobs and opportunities, you just like, that was a fun time to never talk to somebody again. And Wednesday night around, it's like 6:30, they called me back. Or it was a number from Orange County, and it was the head of HR, and they offered me the job. To move to LA and to work with the LA Angels as a part of their studio coordinator position. And so my first thought was kind of in shock. You know, I'm writing down details of the position as we're talking to HR, and, you know, Katie's on like the edge of her seat, and I'm kind of just like, I'm hearing the words, but I'm not able to really follow because I haven't had this before. And then the second thought in my mind is, how am I going to be able to do this with Santa Clara? So Thursday was my finals. I drive up to campus. I talk with the faculty head, Kumar, and the associate dean, Nidia. And I found out Friday that they were going to make it work for me. They talked to the faculty, the staff, that's going to be my teachers. And they said, we're going to make this work for you because you got to take this opportunity. And so Wednesday, 17th, so when this drops on YouTube, I will have my first day with the LA Angels. And so this changes a lot in my life. I can't even look at Drew right now. And this is just a next big step in my life. And so I start Wednesday. And I can't even look at you. Sorry. And I can't be more thankful because one of the emails I got back Thursday, coming through all the details, and the phone call Wednesday night was they had watched some of the sports from Taps and Takes. And the one constant I've had this year in my life has been the studio, has been these microphones, has been Ork mixing down great content for us, Jess and her goober stories, and Drew with his news, and really backboning a lot of this project. And I'm so thankful, and I don't know how to say that other than thank you. And you guys who've kind of kept me afloat on my dark days, to my parents that have been so supportive and are still helping me, and to Katie, who has just been the light at the end of my tunnel and really changed my life for the better. And on days I didn't think I would pass a class, or nights at 2 a.m. when I'm still up doing homework, and to you guys for, for all the jokes and goofiness aside, for giving me a place to keep my skills in broadcasting, and I'm forever thankful. You guys with Patreon that have been a big part of my paychecks, that have been able to support my apartment and to support our lives with Katie. And I just can't be more thankful.
So he tells me this right before we're supposed to go live. There's just no way that I could do the show. I'm very proud of you, man.
J Rabbit, you spelled legendary wrong, and it's going to really bother me.
You can work your whole life doing this, and it's a fucking cruel industry, and it's hard, and you're valuable one day and you're not worth anything the next, and being on the internet is even harder. But you can work your whole life and not get someone that fits in perfectly to what you do. And I found that with Elliot, to the point where we know what each other's thinking, what each other is trying to say. The way we have built what we have in almost 9 years of knowing each other has made me very proud, and I've had the funnest, best times of my career with you. And I'm sorry that Friday I didn't get pissed because Jess thought I got mad.
I almost fought somebody
because she thought I was shitting on him. Well, I just
so to go behind the curtain a bit. So I told it because it felt like I would have ambushed them with the news if I had waited after. And I get where Drew was coming from.
So fucking stupid. That's the dumbest fucking decision.
But I tell Drew, and Orc is super supportive and Jess is supportive. And Drew kind of looked like, he reminded me of how I looked when I was on the phone with the Angels. Shock.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't understand just what had hit you. And so Drew's I can see Drew trying to he just doesn't have the ability, and it was a lot on Friday, and it was even Friday after when I got home, the whole day felt different, because I was still waiting to get the official green light from Santa Clara. Yeah, we're not only stoked for you, but we've made it all good for you to make sure you can still succeed. And so my commute's still going to be miserable, but it was an emotional weekend. And just packing up my apartment, I've got my the room, my work room is packed up. My closet's packed up, and it just feels weird. And I feel bad because the way it's set up is I'm going to be going up on my own on Wednesday or Tuesday night, and Lady Jams is going to have to hold down the fort, and I'm going to have to keep driving back and forth to help us move the apartment. But I mean, this is going to be the longest I'm without her, and it's a change. It's a huge change in everybody's life, and in my life, and in hers. She's taking a risk with me, to move out of her hometown. And I'm so excited And I'm so terrified, because now it feels really real. But I think with that comes the confidence, the newfound confidence of getting the job and knowing I belong, because I've made it. I've got my foot in the door. But it's just been a really incredible couple of days.
And I'm very happy for you. It doesn't come off like that, but
no, I know.
I am, you came in a 7.5-year graduate of college. And I saw in you what you didn't see in yourself. I knew what you were capable of. And losing you is going to be tough. Just because you mean so much to me. I may shit on you all the time. It's because I love you. And you're like family to me. So to give you perspective, I worked 21 years in local broadcasting, and I had to work 15 of them to get a morning show. And we got fired. I didn't even cry. But losing you fucks me up. Because I like doing what we did with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I am honored to have been the person that taught you to do this and help you grow as a broadcaster, because we don't always find that person that we can bring up in this game that's worth a shit. And it's like a line of the people who taught me. Now I'm giving that to you. And now one day, maybe you'll give it to someone else, and wherever you land and whatever you do.
It's going to be really awkward if I get fired on Friday.
You won't. You won't.
You're not going to.
Show up Wednesday. God, this guy sucks.
You won't.
You won't.
We have never doubted you.
Yeah.
Ever. You doubted yourself, and we never did.
Yes.
That's why when you were all fucked up when you got fired, I'm like, buddy, shut up. And it's let's just keep on going, man.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that stuck around for us and, has been here this whole time. You should be proud of how much people love you, that this is the response that they give when they're like, oh, I got a job. Because mostly people wouldn't care, but you're unreplaceable. We cannot replace you. It's just impossible. And I am excited for your life and where you're going to go. And a part of me is disappointed that this couldn't be a place that you could find that selfishly so we can continue to do this. But you have to chase your dreams and chase your lady and chase wherever you want to go, man. And I support that. And you'll always have a spot here.
I know.
You know how I feel. I can't tell you right now.
It's fair. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. And I know Orc's being a big baby and crying behind that.
Yeah, Orc's fine.
But obviously, I guess I will say something. But the reason I'm here is because of you.
I think I had something to do with it.
Yeah, but
if I always tell people one of my favorite parts of Chris is you. Because like we were talking about like outgrowing and friends and stuff, and I outgrew so many people just this year, but like I know in my heart like you are like in my life permanently, like it's forever, and I'm like, you are my best little girlfriend. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, but I'm so proud of you. And I speak for Chris. He's so proud of you.
He texted me the other night and congratulated
We're so
me.
like over them. We've talked about it constantly since then. Like, we're so like, we knew this would happen for you. Like, you never did, but like, we knew you because you are so like, you're so gifted. You don't even realize you're so gifted. And like you are going to be so successful. There's not a doubt in my mind ever. There never was. And there still isn't. And I know that with Lady Jams backing you, like the two of you are going to just fucking kill it. And I'm so proud of you. And obviously, when you come visit, you have a home with me too. And you can listen to Silk snore all night with me.
Well, I snore really bad, so just make it worse.
The two of you can snore together.
It'd be like fighting each other.
Hold on, I got him something in the car. Hold
Oh, God. Well, now I feel even worse. I haven't got a Christmas gift yet.
This is all a ploy so he doesn't have to get us a Christmas gift.
Orc, do you want to say
Orc, now you say
anything?
nice things.
Orc.
Elliot, you smell bad and I love you.
That's
that's my love
favorite
language.
line.
Yeah, it's okay.
They said he smells bad,
Yeah, it's kind of like
but he
mine.
loves him. So you don't.
I probably do. I've been sweating in here.
Fan on, bud?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But you're gonna come get your hair done. You can't go to a different hairstylist.
Well, God. Well, and I was talking to Katie about that too, because I was like, well, another thing is like, I have to put my hair up
yeah,
every day now.
yeah.
And they have me wearing slacks. I got to shave too. Best I can do is a mustache now.
Oh, really? You can't have facial hair at all?
No facial hair other than a mustache.
Well,
I'm going to be ugly again.
you're gonna need
I'm gonna be
a
ugly.
mustache.
Dude, they're going to make me ugly as all can be, which, oh my God, if you made me a mixtape, I'm going to cry.
I didn't go that gay.
You should have. It would have worked.
So I remember, fuck, man. This is what happens when you're sober and you have to have feelings.
Yep.
So I remember when they offered me the show and I had written basically a 5-page synopsis of what my vision for it would be. And it was framed around me and Elliot shit talking each other and having more of a conversationally inclusive kind of a morning show where we don't alienate people. We don't shit politics everywhere. We try to bring everyone in and joke about just having fun, right? Like laughing about the dumb shit that we are constantly served up in this world. And I remember asking him, like, just give me a 2-year commitment, you know what I mean? To see if this works for you, because the pay was shit. And I remember spitballing ideas with him and like him coming in and like, let's like working on bits and intros and stuff like that with him and how much fun it was. And then like we managed to do this in a very like way bigger way than I ever thought we were going to be able to do it. Going through those 5 years of our life. One of the funniest bits that we did in the very beginning was counting down our days till cancellation.
Oh, God.
And I still have it. We almost made it to 1,200.
10 days short.
That's your
19.
It even has a Christmas tree because they fired us before Christmas, those cocksuckers. But those days would not have been possible without you and Jess, and like, I cannot tell you, even after the show and coming in here and doing this podcast and early on building this up, I have been so incredibly proud of what we have been able to pull off. So just don't lose it. Keep it. Remember it.
I already know where it's going.
Don't like wipe it off and draw a picture of a dick on it or something.
Big old schlong on there.
But that's yours.
Thank you, Drew.
So
I'll push off the mushy, but to end it.
wait, let's just take a break real quick
Yeah.
All right.
and then come and finish up. All right. What's up? This is Drew from the Do Over Podcast, and I'm going to tell you right now, I lean on expertise. Why? Because it saves me money. Here's a true story. When I first got into cameras, I watched a couple of videos online, did a Google search, thought I was buying the right thing, went and invested almost $1,000 into my very first camera, realized quickly it was not the right thing, went to Horn Photo, got it all in line, and then boom, I'm on my journey to actually being a photographer. And throughout the years, I've really leaned on Horn Photo as being one of those outlets that we are so lucky to have right here in the Central Valley. And they are the official equipment sponsor of the Do Over Podcast. They're right there in the Bellagio. All you have to do is walk in, tell them that the Do Over sent you, and they will get you right on track. Maybe you're trying to take stills, do creative content, you want to do live streaming, whatever it is, they have a camera for you. They also do printing services, restoration services, anything that has to do with photography. Horn Photo has your back. Once again, it's right there in the Bellagio. And there's a reason why Horn Photo has been in business for as long as they have. They've been making memories last since 1937.
This break is brought to you by Frank Sierra Finished Carpentry and Sierra Door Supply, providing and installing all your doors, custom closets, and decorative molding needs. Now, just a little pro tip, we've had the luxury of working with Frank Sierra, and I got to tell you, their work perfect every time and incredibly fast and consistent. So whether you're in Tulare, Kern, Kings, and Fresno counties, the Sierras will come to you and offer excellent customer service and experience. Give a call to Anthony Sierra, your friendly neighborhood finish carpenters, for a free quote today at 559-623-3054. Thanks again for supporting the Do Over Podcast.
All right, 3, 2, 1, back. All right, so yes, you're going to be moving to Los Angeles, and
Yes.
a lot of crazy shit going on. Now, as far as we're concerned and what we do moving forward, we'll announce stuff closer to the beginning of next year on like what we're going to do, what this looks like. I don't know if you're going to be here. You can't do taps and takes because you're leaving.
I could do Tuesday morning still.
Well, we might be able to do one more episode of taps and takes, but they are those who surpass what we ever expected. And this was an inevitable thing because you're so gay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like super gay, like
The biggest gay.
the biggest.
Never seen a gay-
I mean, I was just
Like it.
I'm like a girlfriend.
I called you my best little girlfriend just a few minutes ago.
So gay. But I thought that that this honestly was going to happen much sooner than it did. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing for me, not in a selfish way, but like I just really like doing this with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like to lose that dynamic, or at least you in front of me, like it's like a bittersweet thing. I want you to go and, you know, marry your lady and get a career in what you want to do and like live the life that you want to live, because we should all aspire to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks that those things are not here for you, which is like what hurts the most to me, because it's like it should have been. Like you deserved it to be, but just those things are just not
I'm just not here.
here, which is hard, you know. So I am incredibly grateful for you. I love you, dude.
I love you too, man. Can't look at you right now. But I mean, these were 1,190 days plus the 365 days today.
52 weeks of 50 weeks of content.
Mhm.
Wow.
It just means
Didn't miss one.
they've been life-changing. I never saw myself into radio. You know, I applied to Job Shadow on a whim. And it's just these beautiful coincidences that lead you down what you didn't even realize you were capable of or even able to do. And I made a stupid dad joke at 7 a.m. on a random Friday morning. And that was enough to get a call back to, why don't you come in again? To eat ice cream sandwiches. and that be the shape of a character that plays for years to grow people that people love, to then eating death chips at 5 a.m.
Shooting syrup.
Yeah. But then to throwing out first pitches at the Fresno Grizzlies, to starting a podcast and getting over 600,000 people watching and listening. You never in your wildest dreams would have thought this probably alcoholic 23-year-old or 24-year-old at the time would have been able to do. And
I just want to clarify, this is 600,000 times, and maybe not 600,000 people.
that's
you know, it's important to specify, but you
it's
know.
just me 600,000 times.
600,000 times.
See, that's the shit I'm gonna miss. The other day when he was telling us what was it that he said? He said
it was a
one step of a two-step problem.
yeah, no, it was
Wasn't it?
one step of a step 2 process.
yeah. It was step 1 in a step 2 process.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? See, that's the shit I'm gonna miss. That's irreplaceable,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Amphitheater,
Yeah.
there will be no other greater flub up than
Yeah.
amphitheater. But the thing is that Elliot says it so confident. He's like,
Yeah,
you know, we
that's
were
what
at
makes
the amphitheater.
It's more so of just hoping people don't correct you. Like fisticuffs.
Yeah, fist. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, the future's bright for you, dude. And chase your fucking dreams. Go fuck yourself. You're gay.
And I love you
And we love
very
you.
much.
Yeah.
And
Love
I'm
you guys.
so
Yeah.
proud of you. And
And-
I wouldn't be me without you.
Yeah.
Quite literally, I wouldn't.
Yeah. No,
So-
you've made a huge impact on
Yeah.
all of our lives and
Mhm.
Fresno in general. You should be really proud of the people that we entertained and sought refuge and laughter with us, not only during the show, but this last year. And that is something that you can take that no one can take away from you, especially what we've done
Mhm.
here. No one can take this away from you.
Mhm.
So yeah, safe travels, dude.
All right, bye.
And fuck off.
Yeah.
I just leave the studio.
How dare you? What the heck?
So if he is on the next episode of Taps and Takes, I'm gonna be like, why the fuck are you
Why
here?
are you here? I thought you were
Why the
supposed
fuck-
to leave.
Yeah, don't you fucking
We
hate
had
us?
our goodbye. Go.
Go already.
Just go.
Scram.
Actually, I maybe I should. The Packers lost, and it was a really bad one. So now half
You
of our
definitely need to show up.
now
so I can gloat.
now half of our content's gone, gone forever.
So let me just say, to take it back, all the crying aside, it's just because we're gonna mourn you being with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we're proud of you.
And
proud tears too.
we are extremely proud of you. I can't wait for the next chapter of your life. If you don't call me to shoot your wedding, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a whole invitation.
Oh my
wow,
God.
you got a whole invite.
It's gonna be a fucking shit show for you, bro. But
Watch me call him the day before.
Hey, by the way, you
Get over here now.
Are you busy tomorrow?
Hey, bro. Like, I haven't called him in a year. Hey, man, long time no hear. How you doing? Got a little hiccup. Can the Tesla make it over the grapevine? I need it.
So I'm just really, really excited for you, man.
Mhm.
And the only piece of advice that I can leave you with, which is, I remember one of the biggest fights me and Elliot ever got in. I was like, hey, Elliot, you know what you should do? And he looks at me and goes, to be fair, I don't give a fuck what you want me to do.
That's so not true.
That's exactly what he said.
So not true.
Okay, so
Was
did
I
you
there?
tell?
I
You
wasn't
tell
there.
You
I
you
wasn't
weren't there. Oh, you would have
Yeah.
remembered you were there.
I wasn't there.
I lit him the fuck up.
This was dumb debate day. It was I can't even remember the debate. It was so stupid. And I have been saying this joke for a while now, and I'd said it to Drew
as a joke, dude.
and the joke was, "Don't tell me how to live my life. Never tell me how to live my life." And it was actually one of our more heated dumb debates. It wasn't the vampire werewolf one. It was one I lost or something. And Drew said something, and I was just like, "Don't ever tell me to fucking live my life." Drew.
I went fucking buck wild. I kicked him out. I kicked him out.
So I leave. But that's not even the best part of the story.
Oh my
The
god.
next part of the story is we were guests on a sports show and our neighbor
Like that day?
on CG show.
That afternoon. Yeah.
And I go and Drew didn't show.
I was so fucking mad.
And I even texted him like, "Hey man, we got CG show. We can't flake. Let's meet an hour before and we'll
talk it out.
talk it out,
Yeah,
right?"
Like men.
I get there at 2. We're supposed to be on at 3. Drew doesn't show at all. The next morning, and this is so petty, Drew.
Yeah.
Drew shows up at 5 in the morning. It's jet black outside,
Yeah.
and he wears sunglasses for 5 hours.
Because he didn't want to look at you.
He didn't want to look me in the eyes.
It's so fucking. I was screaming so loud. I'm like, "Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that in my fucking studio. Get your shit, get the fuck out." And he like grabbed his shit and left. And then on air, Tara was there.
Oh, okay.
And when Tara was there, it was like, "Yeah, Elliot wasn't feeling good. He had to go home." That was it, dude. I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad. But with all that being said, here's some
That was like a low.
Uh-huh.
In brotherhood, there's lows and highs.
That sounds like a low. Yeah.
Here's some unsolicited advice for you, which you can take it or leave it. Okay.
Maybe drop that sentence, that line. Maybe
Don't
drop
say
that
that to people.
joke in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe leave that one behind.
Los Angeles is extremely competitive. And in order to survive where you're going to go, and now I don't know a lot about sports fields, but I know productions, I know broadcasting, I know what they're going to ask of you. And it's a lot. Now, to be fair, okay, I had a very tumultuous, hard time working up to where I got. I'm not saying you had it easy, but your path was a little bit smoother than mine. Okay.
I'd agree.
Yeah. So
Right, the death chips though,
you did.
and the death nuts.
And you're lucky you didn't bring the ghost pepper sauce because I almost did that shit today, but I didn't. But it was a little bit smoother than mine. Okay. And there was a couple years into the morning show where you thought you were maybe a little bit better than do some hobby horsing and shit. These people are going to ask a lot of you.
Yeah.
And the answer you give them is, "I'll be there."
Oh yeah, no.
You never say no. You're never better than get a cup of water for someone because there's 10,000 people that will do the job they hired you for cheaper and be more willing to. You never say no.
No, I've gone into this thinking like, because I'm starting over.
Yeah.
And I'm starting over from zero.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like I've got family in LA. I've got friends in LA, but all of my networking I've done over the past year is Bay Area now, and then Fresno. I'm alone, so I understand that I am starting at the most bottom of the totem pole, but I'm also really, really excited to be annoyingly just aggressive with how hard I work.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm really, like anything, you get nervous, I'm going into a new place and it's like the MLB now. It's like crazy. But I told myself that there isn't anything I'm not willing to do to get forward.
Yeah.
And I told them in that in my email when I got hired, I told them these are the things I'm going to be working towards long term for our future. Really emphasized our. Want them to know I'm in it for the long haul.
Right.
Big Angels guy,
Yeah.
Mike Trout, big guy, big winner, big team coming up.
What the fuck is that?
One of the best baseball players on the planet.
It's not
Oh.
Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad.
I was like,
That's
what?
Ehrmantraut, not Mike Trout.
No, Mike Trout, like the fish.
Oh.
But like if he was like, if a fish was yoked and was hitting home runs all the time.
You better hit on him a little bit.
Well, it's funny. They called when I was on the phone. They're like, "Are you starstruck at all?" And I was like, "Starstruck." I've interviewed Vernon Davis before. I've interviewed Sugar Rashad Evans, and we talked about hallucinogenic mushrooms together.
Did you tell him that?
No,
No.
but I have done it.
Yeah.
You know? I talked to Love Coach to the Stars. You know, I've done it all. But I was like, but if Jordan Love was in the studio, we might get a little starstruck.
Whatever you do not, and you also can't do that shit because you're going to be around famous people.
Oh my God, Mike!
Yeah.
Mike!
Yeah.
Banging on the glass.
No, to any of them. Like,
oh, no.
In passing, there'll be famous people like just in and out of that. Like you just got to act like everything's normal and don't fucking like you're in a different, there is a different beast in that belly. The belly of the beast over there can eat you alive. The best thing to do is just like to keep your shit professional. Don't like fangirl out.
No.
Just keep your shit together and just do whatever the fuck they tell you to.
Drew, I am a grade A professional. That's why I've only cussed the one time.
I've cussed a few times today, and I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I'm feeling emotional today.
That's why
it's an emotional day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we stay professional.
Yeah.
Because I know they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elliot, we love you.
Love you guys too.
And I'm still going to try to keep you on the podcast regardless. Because I believe there's a way to do it. But
we will find you.
But work hard. Marry the girl. Do what you need to do.
Yeah, if she ever proposes to me.
And if I win the $1 billion, you're moving back.
If I win the $1 billion, we're buying the Angels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
majority owner, baby.
No. If we win the $1 billion, shit's gonna change. We'll see Elliot in like a couple weeks. Everything's gonna be fine. So we're gonna end the show on that. Jesse, Wessie,
Yeah.
me and you, girl.
Just a couple of girls.
No.
Now look,
you guys should do each other's nails next episode.
Look, we can't replace Elliot. We will have
open
some
tryouts.
low key kind of, but
okay, that's a great idea.
No. We're what is going to happen later is going to be discussion all of us are going to have, including you. Whatever that may be, we will see that in the future. We will not, after next week, not this episode that's dropping, the following one, which will be on Christmas Eve, we are taking a 2 to 3 week break. We will have content, like shorts content that we will put out there, but it's not going to be anything until the beginning of next year. We will announce what we're going to be doing moving forward. So if you're stay here, just stay here. Okay. We'll have more stuff coming forward for you. And it's just like the people that stayed here when we got canned and we were MIA for a month. It's not the same situation. We just need a fucking break. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We usually take breaks when we're doing terrestrial radio. There was not a single break we took, except for maybe someone over here taking a little fucking vacation for the jamboree.
Well, I mean, it's a jamboree.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to do it like the last 4 years.
Orc certainly has not taken a break. Neither have I. And I need sleep, dude.
Well, I feel
just
bad
need to
because I was
rest.
going to say he's got to do best of.
I'll mind best of. But we'll have some stuff dripping out for you. Okay. And we'll come back to this. We'll figure out exactly what we're going to do. But Elliot, we love you.
Love you guys too.
Okay.
And to you guys that have watched, supported, Patreon, SoundCloud, I don't know if we have SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, BoobTube. I don't know what you watch. Thank you from the bottom of my heart as I try and figure out the rest of my life, I guess.
I just want you to remember that you owe me 10% of everything that you yield. So if some weird fucking way you become like some rich and famous guy, I expect checks or invites, both.
Here's what's going to happen. In about 20
That's exactly what the fuck's going to
Here's what's going to
happen.
happen. In about 20 years, I'm going to be the head of the Angels.
Yep. You keep speaking that, babe.
And then
Yeah.
Just give me and her just an overpaying ass job.
Yep.
So we come and hang out and then we could do the podcast again
Yeah.
in like 20 years.
here's what's going to happen. I'm going to become the head of the Angels. And every home
They
game,
watch this in Kansas.
I think this should make them more inspired to hire me. I'm going to leave 2 tickets at every home game with your guys' name on. 3.
Thanks.
3. 3.
Or it's like, thanks for the consideration, Doc.
3. And
What about my family, though?
Well, they aren't on the podcast. And you guys, I'm going to leave them every home game. There's 3 tickets for every home game. And one of these days, you're finally going to go to an Angels game. And it's just, your seats are going to be in a suite, and it's going to be me sitting there. What took you so long? And there's going to be podcast equipment right there.
That would actually be so funny.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reduce your donation by 25%, Benz. Yeah. Patreon, it's a quarter less now, obviously, because he's leaving. So
I know. I don't even think I get paid anymore.
anyways, yeah, he's going to Legoland without us, Red Phoenix. What the fuck?
I know.
Anyways,
One of us had to get there.
Look, we love you. You'll see
love
him
you.
on Taps and Takes. It's not goodbye forever. It's for now. We will figure some stuff out, how we're going to move forward. And thank you so very much.
Can you stop?
Stop.
I can't.
Because I can't.
I'm sorry, dude. You're too important to me. That's just what.
We're 3 halves of a whole idiot. Now
we're the 3 peas in the pod on the jacket.
I know.
And now it's 2 peas. You can't have a pea pod with just 2 peas.
Me and Peepaw.
God.
Anyways, all right. We love you, Elliot. Sign us out, dude.
All right. I hate to, yeah. I hate to see you go. I don't know if I'm going to love to watch you leave. Go to the gym.
You fat piece of shit.
You're so fucking fat.
Fix that dumpy.
I've been holding this on for 6 years. You're fucking fat. You're all fat.
I hate to see you go. I love to watch you leave. This has been the Do Over Podcast. Until next time, we love you. And subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.
On the first day of Do Over, the podcast gave to me a show that's always late. On the 7th day of Do Over,